Hey everyone, it's Tara. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a video for the August TBR. So I have, I think 5 or 6 books, and it is a little bit less than last month, and it's a little bit less than I normally read, simply because in August I go back to work. I'm a teacher, and so we start going into the building around August where I live, and so while I get into the swing of things, I tend to, read a little bit less as I'm getting back into my routine. So if you want to see what I chose to read in August, just keep on watching. So the first one I have is my book of the month pick for July, and it's by Catherine Center, and it's The Bodyguard. And I'm trying to keep up with my book of the months because they're starting to pile up. So I want to make sure for me to keep the subscription, I keep on reading them. So I'm trying to do that. And so this one is about Hannah, and Hannah is a bodyguard, and she, I believe, is hired to deal with the paparazzi and kind of protect the hero in this book. And he is an actor, and he's going back to his parents or his mother's farm while his mother is sick. He wants to go visit her, and so she is kind of dealing with the paparazzi and making sure he gets some privacy during this time. So it seems like a good, romance, a sweet romance, and I just can't wait to read it. So I'm going to try and read it during August. So the next one I have is an audiobook, and it's on my Audible library. So I'll probably read this one going to and from work. And so it's called Crimes of Passion by Jack Carbon. And it's a short story about a rival true crime podcast hosts. And they're forced to work together, but they don't really like each other. So it's a contemporary male-male romance, and it's like Grumpy Sunshine. So I figured I'd give it a shot, try it out, listen to it to and from work. So the next two I have are both part of my 52 book club reading challenge that I do on Facebook. I did it last year, and I did all 52 books and all the 52 prompts. So I'm trying to do that this year. I thought it was really fun, and I enjoyed doing it, so I wanted to do it again. And so the one I chose for one of the prompts is Bombshell by Sarah McLean. And this will be my first Sarah McLean. I haven't read from her. It's a historical romance, and this one is Lady Cecily Talbot, and her reputation has been ruined for years, but not for the reasons that you think. She's having rendezvous, but the rendezvous aren't really what people think they are. And it looks like Caleb is somebody who has been, noticing her, attracted to her, and it's actually her brother's best friend. So that one seems fun, and I can't wait to read it, and it fits one of the prompts, so that's exciting. So the next one I have is also for the prompt, or for the reading, one of the reading prompts, and that one is The Maid by Nita Prose. Kind of checks off another book of the month too, so that's good. So this one is about Molly Gray. She's a maid, and a maid in a hotel. She ends up finding a dead body, and then they start to blame it on her, that she killed this person, and according to her, obviously she doesn't, and she's going to try and find who did. And of course, she seems to have some help along the way from, I believe, some of the hotel staff. So this one seems like a really good mystery, and kind of I want to say a lighthearted mystery, but I can't wait to read it. It fits one of the prompts, and it's short, so that's good during the month of August as I'm getting back into my routine. So the last one as part of my official TBR is going to be Barbarian Alien by Ruby Dixon. This is the second one in the Ice Planet Barbarian series. Read the first one, enjoyed it, read it pretty fast, and I wanted to read it again. And it was free through the Kindle, so I got it through my Kindle, or it's on my Kindle library. And so this one is women are kidnapped by aliens. They are end up crash landing on a different alien planet, and it's like a wintry cold alien planet, and they have to survive. But to survive, I think they have to get like, it's like a symbiont. I don't know, but like something that will help them survive. It seems interesting. I kind of like the whole like fantasy romance aspect to it, and it's just a real light, easy read. So that's all of the ones that I'm gonna like say that I'm gonna really try and get to. If I do end up being able to read more during the month of August, I have a couple that I'm gonna show you that I may or may not get to. And so the first one is part of the 52 book club prompts. It fulfills one of them, so I want to try and get to it. And it is Girl Gone Viral by Alicia Rye. This one has been pretty popular. Like, I think it was a few years back, maybe a year back. I'm not quite sure how long, but it was popular and I got it. And I believe, yeah, I think it's like a bodyguard romance too. She ends up going viral with some other person, and like they had just met. She doesn't really even know that person. And so I think to get away from like, not like paparazzi, but like everybody recognizing her, she goes with Jazz, who is like a friend or a bodyguard, and they go to like his farm, or his parents' farm, and kind of lay low there. So this one just seems fun, up my alley. Romance, kind of short, so potentially I could get to it. Seems like a good read. I've heard good things about it, and this will be my first Alicia Rye, so I want to give her a shot and see how she, if I like her writing. So in the next one that I could potentially get to, but I'm not saying for sure I'm gonna get to it, but I've been really wanting to. It's been one that like I'll look at my bookshelves and I'll be like, oh, I want to read that one, it looks good. So anyways, without further ado, it is The Royals Next Door by Karina Halley. And this was, I don't know if it was popular, but I had heard some things on YouTube, some buzz, a little bit of buzz, and I believe, again, I think this one is a bodyguard, so apparently that is just my thing this month. This is, if I read it, it'll be 3. Oh goodness. Okay. So she, the royals moved next door to her, and she is an elementary school teacher. Even better. I'm an elementary school teacher too. And anyways, so the royals moved next door. Obviously they have bodyguards protecting them, protecting their privacy, and she like meets one of the bodyguards, and potentially it's their love story. So it seems cute, and I can't wait to get to it. Apparently I have a bodyguard thing. Who knew? So those are all of the books that I will try and get to during the month of August. I am hoping to get to at least the first 5, and then hopefully those other 2. I did purposely choose shorter books so that I can get to them. So yeah, if you have read any of these, or you enjoyed any of them, just, let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you would like to, and you just have a wonderful day. Bye.